everyone! Today we're diving into an ancient Daoist classic called Wuzhen Pian, written by Zhang Boduan about 1,000 years ago. Now, when you hear Daoist alchemy or immortality practice, you probably imagine people flying with swords, living forever, or drinking some magical potion. But the truth is, Wuzhen Pian isn't about magic tricks or fantasy. It's actually a practical guide to body and mind cultivation, surprisingly down to earth, and even useful in our daily lives today. So if you're curious about Daoist inner alchemy, but don't want to get lost in mystical jargon, stay with me. Part 1. Why was Wuzhen Pian written? Back on Zhang Boduan's time, spiritual practice was a mess. Some people swallowed mercury and lead, hoping for eternal life, but ended up poisoned. Some sat holding their breath, thinking the longer they held it, the closer they were to enlightenment, but they damaged their health. Others chased spells and charms, easily fooled by fake masters. Zhang Boduan said, "That's not the way. The real Tao is inside you, not in strange pills or tricks." So he wrote Wuzhen Pian to point out the correct path and clear away the confusion. Part 2. The core idea. The essence can be summed up in one phrase. Take water from can, fill the fire of Li. Sounds cryptic, right? Here's the plain meaning. Can symbolizes the kidneys, where a hidden yin energy is stored, like a small furnace. Li symbolizes the heart, where a hidden yin is stored, like a block of ice. The practice is about bringing the warmth of the furnace to melt the ice, until the whole body becomes balanced and purely yang, healthy, stable, and full of vitality. Think of it like warming up a cold corner of your room by redirecting the heat.
Part 3. The 3 steps of alchemy. Step 1. Find the ingredients. Daoists talk about true lead and true mercury. But these aren't chemicals, they're symbols. Lead equals the kidney's inner warmth. Mercury equals the heart's cool clarity. These are the raw materials. Step 2. Refine the elixir. This is where fire control matters. Too much heat, you burn it. Too little, nothing happens. It's like cooking soup. Steady, careful fire makes it delicious. In the body, the organs work together like a team. Liver brings rising energy. Lungs bring descending energy. The spleen harmonizes, and together they strike out a mystical pearl, the embryo of the inner elixir. Step 3. Nourish the elixir. Once the elixir forms, you don't rush, you nurture it, like pregnancy. Just as a baby takes 9 months to grow, the inner elixir matures naturally. You can't force it faster, or you'll ruin it. Part 4. Fire and timing. So how do you manage fire? Not by counting breaths or sitting stiff for hours, but by listening to your body and moving with nature's rhythm. If your mind is restless, slow down. If you're cold inside, warm it gently. In spring and summer, let energy expand. In autumn and winter, let it gather inward. It's just like farming. Plant, grow, and harvest in season. Alchemy is simply farming your own body. Part 5. Mind and virtue. But refining the body is only half of it. You also need to refine your mind. If you're impatient, the fire burns out of control. If you're greedy or full of desires, the energy leaks away. If your character is corrupt, the elixir can't be preserved. So real practice means body and mind together, X in and Ming. Cultivation means body and can't, dissect, and pain. Part 6. Real cultivation happens in life. Here's the biggest misconception. You don't need to hide in the mountains, starve yourself, or abandon society. Zhang Boduan makes it clear. True practice happens in daily life. Cooking, working, raising kids, dealing with people. These are all opportunities to refine patience, balance, and awareness. So Daoist alchemy is not about escaping the world, but about living more fully within it. Part 7. Pitfalls to avoid. Zhang Bodan also warns about common mistakes. Taking metaphors literally, like eating real mercury. Chasing exotic external methods instead of looking within. Following fake masters who don't practice what they preach. Being too patient, forcing results and ruining your progress. Remember, the Tao is within you, not outside. Part 8. The goal. So what happens when the elixir matures? Your body feels younger and stronger. Illness and emotional turbulence lessen. You live with clarity, balance, and freedom. This is what Taoists call becoming a true person, not flying into the sky, but living with health and inner mastery. Conclusion. So, in the end, Wuzhen Pian is not a book of magic tricks. It's a guide for aligning body, mind, and nature. Cultivation isn't about escaping life. It's about making life more real, more free, and more alive. Now I want to hear from you. Bed, do you think modern people need body training more or inner peace more? Leave your thoughts in the comments.